Hello everybody and welcome back to the lovely little town of Cristoton. I am Count Cristo. Thank you so much for joining me. I left the game running at speed 1, so I'm not sure how much time has passed. I didn't notice when we left, but we've got a whole pile of cash. So that's nice. It actually ran until we had like 600,000 cash and then crashed when I started clicking on it again. So we're down to 350,000. Only 350,000 freaking, what are these? I don't know. Bucks. I want to call them simoleons, but they're clearly not simoleons. So we're back in. It's rock and roll. So like all our industry is shutting down because there aren't enough workers, basically. So we need a new industrial center. I'm going to wait for dawn to come from before I set that up. But I think what we would like to do is have a little suburb over here. Generally, suburbs, I think, are very inefficient. You want to kind of build one city center and all that kind of stuff. But I like the idea. I like the idea of a little outer city suburb on the lake over here. It just seems nice. So we're going to use this road and bring off a large road. It's going to be a nice pleasant road too. So to get here, you basically have to drive all the way up here. And then you're going to come over here onto this horizontal road here. And this is going to be like the main part of this suburb based off this big horizontal road here. And we're going to have, coming off that, some nice little roads going down all the way to the seaside. We're going to have some shoreside. Actually, let's leave a little bit of room just by the actual coast so that we have some space to maybe have some trees or something nice down by the shore. And we're going to have another, basically a second residential center of the city based on this. And it's going to be large. It's going to be a bit sprawling over here. And it's going to have some nice curved roads at the edge for sure. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and demolish those as necessary. We can fix that later. And I think I'm going to leave a gap. Like we're going to have two centers and then maybe some facilities in the middle with parks and things. Something like that. I want this to look more visually interesting than my other urban center, which is obviously just a, just a kind of line with spokes. I want it to be slightly more interesting than that. So we're going to add some little bit of variety by this central bit. And then we're also going to go for some curves on some of these connections. Like I think a curved road here would look kind of nice. And then another one here maybe. Good. Something like that. Okay, so then... Oh, I've left gaps here by mistake. That was actually a complete accident. Alright. Tear these down. Don't tear down the big road, because that thing's freaking expensive. Okay, you can go down there. And then, yeah, keeping it in line. Why aren't these dots showing up in the right place? To give me full coverage. That's odd. I thought they always showed up, like, exactly the right number of slots down, but it appears to not be the case here. And then a short one here. Yeah. Okay, so first off, let's put some facilities in the middle. We've got loads of money right now, so we could put a huge medical facility. That seems really excessive, I think. We'll just put a little medical center, and we'll put it off to the side. Then a fire station off to the other side, and a little police station off on this side. There we go. Good. And that'll be nice for them. And we're going to need some schooling over here, even though we have way too many schools right now. And in fact, you go on, let's make this a nice school. We'll put that there. In fact, I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to have it facing this Institute of the Creative Arts, an alternative to high school. That's really expensive, but I think it's fun, right? Upkeep's pretty high. But yeah, having some different buildings over here is going to add a little bit of variety to this area. And then in the middle here, we've got some room. Oh, we maybe should have made this a large avenue with bus lanes rather than a big 6-lane. Yeah, let's do that. These are more pleasant anyway. We're going to have a big bus route coming through here for sure. There we go. Okay, now we're going to want a bunch of parks in the middle, and we'll try and kind of theme them. Oh, how about botanical gardens? Yeah. I know we're throwing a lot of money at this place. This is going to be like the the super rich who don't want to live in the city centre and for whom quiet place is not quite built up enough. They come out here. So we're going to want some little parks in here, ideally very slightly bigger than that. So that can face just a big, yeah, trio of big parks can go opposite that. Okay, this is more what I was thinking when I was thinking about this campaign. Like, I want to make these areas kind of interesting, and of course symmetry is quite nice, so something like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We got some wacky landscaping going on. Can I landscape under a park? I can. Okay, so we'll have like a ridge here. That works. Just a bit down in the middle. Yeah, we'll go with a big tool. And just kind of fine tune it as necessary. We're looking good there. Now just a bit up in this little well there. Okay, now just down a bit there. Up a bit. Touches here. Okay. There we go. Now over here, slightly bigger tool to start with. And then just cut down on the top with the smaller tool. There we go. Bit higher. Nice. Okay, is that a bit too high? No, it's just lower on this side, but that's fine. It's a bit too high, actually. Yeah, a bit too high. Cut that down a bit, but a bit more up in the middle. And a bit down on this ridge. But then up beyond it. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit more natural now. It's still a bit higgledy-piggledy over here. Let's give that a go. Try and raise that up a bit. It's not very expensive, this terraforming. It's impressive considering we're terraforming, like, on a park. There we go. I've watched the tutorial videos, by the way, for campus, and I'm really looking forward to building a campus. It's going to be such fun. Obviously, we've got to get a city that can sustain it first. And building a big, kind of rich types mansion setup over here seems like a great way to get at least closer to being able to do that. You're going to need a new electricity connection. I think I will run a line like this. Having power redundancy lines. Do I have... I think I have the DLC that enables disasters, but I could be wrong. That's not really my thing in a city building campaign. I like the kind of more contemplative approach rather than having disasters coming and messing with my city. But they could be fun, so maybe I'll get that DLC as we go on. I don't know. So yeah, little curves at the end like this. I like that. That looks pretty to me. And yeah, just a little way out, then to the middle, and then there and in. Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't look good with the zoning, but you don't see the zoning all the time, so that's fine. And then here, just some slight curves to make it a little interesting on the shore front. Nice. Obviously, these can't... Whoa, what the heck just happened there? These can't be stoplights, or we're going to have real problems. Yeah. You guys, just give way at the sides to people trying to just move further down. That looks good. Okay, and the same all the way along, really. Good. Just give way there. I hope... Tell me in the comments if I'm right, by the way. I hope I'm right about what these stop signs mean. I hope they are giveaway signs. Meaning, like, the person in here has right of way, basically. Okay. So, anything else I want to put in here? A Paradox Plaza in the center would look pretty sweet. Could I fit that? What else could we put in here? Oh, here, yeah, a gazebo. Perfect. How do I rotate? That's how I rotate the camera. Not really what I'm after. R? No, that's bulldoze. If I hover here, maybe it'll tell me. Settings? How do I rotate things? Key mapping. It doesn't tell me. What? Maybe there is no rotate. Surely there must be a rotate. Hang on, let me Google it. Cities Skylines rotate building. Sorry about the panning, by the way. Let me try and fix that a bit for you. If I zoom out a bit, it'll be a bit less annoying. How to rotate buildings. Okay. Hold right click and move it left to right. Okay. So if we go back in here. Oh, and obviously this will have to be a district. Let's set it up. Jump. What can this be? It's shoreside something. This is shoreside place. Cool. Shoreside place. And shoreside place is going to have just the height of amenities. This place is going to be extremely kitted out. First off, obviously, there is absolutely no heavy traffic in anywhere in this region. Also, we are going to recycle. No, it reduces tax. I like more tax. Parks and recreation, absolutely. Recreational use, everyone's going to be really cheerful down here. Prefer ferries, that's interesting. Recycle plastic, prefer parks. Parks draw 10% more visitors. Costs 100 per area. We're not actually going on visitors right now. Free Wi-Fi. Reduces mail accumulation by 15%. Well, we're not using mail yet. And we're not too worried about fires. Those policies should go okay for now. Now, we are going to need... What was I doing? Right, I was going to rotate round my little gazebo here. So we'll have a gazebo. Right click and hold's not working. No. Steam forums, you lied to me. Maybe I have to select it and then right click and drag. Right, I'm going to go back to it. Hang on. I want to be able to do this because obviously to create nice things, we're going to have to be able to rotate. Cities, Skylines, rotate building. How do you do this? Doesn't work for me either. Holding the right mouse button, moving left to right does nothing. Most buildings simply cannot be rotated. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Where's my city gone? Right. So, shoreside place. We can't rotate this for you, but we can add some pretty things around it, like some benches. Surely that I can rotate. I can't rotate a bench? But how do I make it face it? What? No. It can't be the case that you can't rotate benches. I suppose you're supposed to put benches on roads? Like, are there paths? How about this? Telling me I can't rotate any of this stuff? Come on now. What is that? A park maintenance building. Oh, right. That's how you, like, specify an area as a park. But this area is not a park. Maybe we put a park here. Yeah, in the fullness of time, the indie flats are going to get demolished and we'll build some other cleaner industry. And we'll build a park here, but not yet. Okay, so since we can't rotate stuff, we'll use symmetrical stuff. So, some fountains. Do they actually spew water? Not yet, although this place hasn't got water supply right now, so maybe that's why. Let's give it a water supply. Which means space already occupied. Come now. There we go. You guys need some water there. And then a bit here as well. Cool. Now you're going to spout water? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. So next up. The benches not being able to rotate. It burns me up inside. A different fountain. Smaller fountains on the inside. Yeah. There we go. Nice. And some street lights. Street lights along here. Fancy little street lights. And we'll take down this tree. Okay, what else can we pop down here? Oh, nice. Some standing stones. Absolutely. How can we not have a standing stone circle right here? Surely I can rotate these. Yes, I can. Oh, kind of. Yes, okay, I can rotate these. Maybe I was doing it wrong on these. I can rotate it. Okay, hang on. I can rotate the benches. Nice. Okay, so this bench we're going to have sitting, facing away from the things here. And then another one On this side. That's a park, so it's not really going to work. I'll put it like this. Nice little bench. And here, nice little bench. Looking at the ancient stone circle, which needs to have smaller stones than this. These will do. So the benches are observing the mighty stone circle, erected millennia before. Nice. One of these as well. Okay, and then one of them has fallen down. So I find it in here. No, where do I find the... Where was I getting the trees from? I don't remember. What's this? Oh, a zoo path. Zoo path with decorations. Not what I want. I need just trees. Where are the trees at? Parks and plazas? No. Probably landscaping. Yeah, okay. So where are the rocks? I know there are rocks in here. Here it is. Okay, so one of the stone... Oh, they're way too big. Can I scale it down? I don't think I can. Jesus Christ. Some of these are freaking huge. Look at these, like a meteorite landed. How about some small pebbles? Oops. They've got to be smaller. Yeah, okay, here we go. So one of them fell, and the pieces remain. There. Nice, that adds a little bit of character to it all. Good, and we'll just put an electrical connection in there, which all this place should get powered. Lovely, I like that. It's nice. That's the center of Shoreside Place. And this right here is the prime real estate. These two can be connected. Nice. And then we'll do some curved roads here. There we go. And then this one is going to be a bit of a different curved road. But that's fine. Get some variety in it, that's allowed. Over here, another curved road goes straight out. Good. And here, same dealio. Halfway across and down. Nice. I like that. And then right here, this is where you want to live. This is where you want to live if you want the absolute primo real estate. Is these 4 houses. They get a fantastic view right onto this wonderful little park setup we have here, and they can see the main kind of setup with the botanical gardens in here and everything. Fantastic. Oops, Geoforce experience, go away. Okay. Now, so yeah, we'll let them build up this central area first. Oh no, in that area, absolutely not going to get zoned. Good. Okay, cool. So this should start filling out. Indeed it is. We've got the education centre over here. Nice. And yeah, you can just start filling out this whole area. It should be super high property value in this region. So these guys should get upgraded pretty quickly. They're not going to have any shopping, because of course they can just go over to Meadow Hell to do their shopping. Ah, sorry. I've got a bit of a tickly cough right now. I will be alright, and I'll take a pause before the next episode. We're going to need to do something with this area as well. Okay, so they're building up those developments. Nice. We do need some more shopping, so I think Meadow Hell is going to get another little extension. And in fact, let's make it a little bit more interesting than the previous extensions we put on. How about comes out here 1 block, and then we throw on a curve like this. Then we go straight for another bit, and then we can put another curve on. Although I'll build it from down here so we can get the same degree of curve. It needs to go out for 1 first, and then we whack on the curve. Not quite the same. Let's try that again. Out the same amount. It needs to go in less far, I think, like to here. There we go. That works much better. Obviously, we're going to need to repair the power lines. but that's okay. Don't need this one. Is the city still connected to power? It is here, and then this one's connected in. Yeah, good. Keep accidentally opening the Geoforce experience for some reason. Okay. And now we can put some more shopping centres in here, and obviously in the fullness of time, also around here. Good. So Shoreside Place. Let's take a look at here. We've got 40 such and such per metre square. 40 bucks metre square down there. It's 45 here, but we haven't had the upgrades take place up here yet, which I think will come thick and fast. If we look at, like, fire, all very well dealt with. No pollution, although there is still that pollution in the water. That is decreasing, though. It filled more area than that. So Shoreside Place is admittedly being built backing onto this huge lake of toxic water, but we're working on it. I completely forgot about that. That's pretty funny. We will extend out the next wave of houses. We should also throw down a few more trees in here, I think. Some little, yeah. Nice, just around the edge of the park. Give these guys something nice to look at. The textures on those trees become bad surprisingly quickly when you zoom out. Oh well. Some more shopping, please. Meadow Hell is still doing okay on traffic, which is nice to see. Unlike its real-world counterpart. Alright, there we go. Good. Yeah, you can keep going up more. And here. Fine. Alright, looking pretty nice. So this area is still heavily underdeveloped. But our population is going to keep rising as more people move in up here. So let's keep looking at these zones. Right, so happiness-wise, yeah, they're pretty happy down here. They're pretty happy everywhere, honestly, which is nice. Levels, well, obviously very high level in the city centre because we've been working on it for so long. Health, we're very good everywhere. Crime, we're very low crime. Public transport is getting better and better. We're going to need a shoreside trip to Meadow Hell, I think. And then if you want to get to the city centre, I guess you just go to Meadow Hell and then into the city centre. So yeah, let's set up that. We can also have... Oh, we can have a boat! You could take a... Yes! How can I not? Okay, we need a... Okay, we've got ferry pier, ferry stop. Oh, we could have like a proper ferry pier coming off here. That's so cool. Yeah, we need to ferry people to here, and then in future we'll have ferries running across the whole lake. Oh, I love this game. It's really good. Okay, it's too expensive right now though because we lost a huge amount of money on Shoreside Place until it's actually fully developed. We're gonna be well down on money for this area. You know, it costs a lot to put in all of the fancy utilities and stuff that we have put in. So let's make sure we get our money's worth before we start reckless spending. We've got a good little nest egg. Let's not waste it. We're like Paradox Interactive at the moment. We're not deficit spending. So we're just spending our profits. Okay, you guys can just fill out this whole area now, honestly. Yeah, just go for it. We'll have the demand to fill this out. Need more and more shopping centres to meet the demand of these new houses we've got going up. So we'll throw some more down over here. Before those go up though, I like the idea of chucking in a park on each side here. That looks good to me. Yeah, these guys over here don't quite have the park access they expect. So let's throw down a little kind of entrance to the neighborhood park there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we're also struggling up here for parks. I like the idea of a little Japanese garden. No, this is the suburbs. They don't go for that. They go for they go for basketball. Yeah, so we'll chuck in a basketball court. In my head, these two houses here are the ones that put in the petition to have like more leisure centres, and they get their wish. But I'm going to tear down their house to do it. Nice. Okay. So, other things we can look at. What's this? Oh, that's just elevation. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a really pretty map mode. I like how it shows it looks like an Ordnance Survey map. I really like that. Cool. Huh. Anyway, what's this? Tourism. We're going to get a bunch of tourism up into Shoreside Place. Nice. Anyway, we were on public transport. Let's finish that. So, we can also do, we can set up a postal service. Each post service maintains a small piece of postlands. What do they actually do? I don't know what it does, but I'm going to set it up. The postal service should be in the city centre, really, shouldn't it? So let's put it here. Can that reach all the way up? It can't really. If I put it here, it looks like we're going to have 2 postal services. How much do they cost? Oh, 80 a week. These are really cheap. Okay, so we'll have a little branch here. And then a branch... This place. Shoreside Place. I mean, come on. This place deserves its own postal service. This is the elite of the elite that live out here, so... It only makes sense. And this has got to be... This is Cristo Boulevard. No, my caps lock is on. Whoops. This is Cristo Boulevard. Hell yeah. And do we have any monuments we can put down yet? We do, actually. The Winter Market. Ooh. Traditional winter market is finally here. It's well-known, full of scent street market, offers warm food. Cool. We probably shouldn't do that yet. It's a bit expensive. But a Statue of Wealth does provide noise pollution. Only a very small area. Maybe we put that right here. But those are the primo spots, and I don't want to cause noise pollution there. Give me something that doesn't cause noise pollution. What is that? A transport tower. Specifically meant for public transport companies. I think we're not going to build these big things yet. But a friendly neighborhood park. There we go. Provides pretty good entertainment range. But it is also providing some problems. How about if we put it down here? Yeah, I like that idea. Sorry, I really need to end this episode. My voice is completely going. I'll build it like this. Rejig the power line. Maybe like this. Oh, actually, it's already in power connection, so that's fine. Yeah, the friendly neighborhood park. Put it here. Slope is too steep, or we can terraform that. We might have to move some stuff to be able to do it, but we can do that. So yeah, just terraform this slope out. We can do it with a bigger tool. That's what she said. Okay, so we get this down. Don't go too low though. There we go. Now we can plop down our nice friendly neighborhood park. What's the other one? Fountain of Life and Death. Excuse me? Seems a bit dramatic. No, but the friendly neighborhood park is much bigger range of effects. So yeah, I can go down here. And we've got other stuff we've unlocked. What's this? The lungs of the city. A vast area filled with trees. Oh, that is nice. We could have that... Maybe that's what we put over here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to build the lungs of the city over here. And then kind of center that area around that. For now, boom. There's a little bit of entertainment, some leisure buildings for us over here. What's this? A tax office. I mean, that does seem appropriate, doesn't it? We could have the tax office down here. It's going to cause a little bit of noise pollution. Perhaps we terraform a bit. It's a balancing act, really, between the leisure of the pleasant park and the fact that it sits opposite the tax office. Okay. Tax office. How much does it cost? Only 300 each. That's not too bad. And it provides entertainment? What? Doesn't make much sense, but it just fits so nicely there. Yeah, good. And then let's terraform down the bits that it'll let me. So the tax office is on like an outcrop. I like that. That seems fun. Okay. Obviously, most of the outcrop is underwater. Oh, so is the tax office. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. There we go. That looks good to me. And now these places are beginning to level up. Nice. They're going to go a lot. They're going to go up a lot. They need educating, but that's okay. We've got some really good local education for you. We're low on water. And I've learned that there are some good shortcuts for this. That is because we actually are just not filling the area properly. There we go. Okay, awesome. I'm going to end the episode. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you like Shoreside Place. I sure do. The tax office is currently bathed in a miasma of pollution, but that's okay. It's going away. So this area is going to become very wealthy, very affluent. I mean, this is some primo real estate right here. The Hickory residence and the Meadow residence. This guy right here, the Anchor resident, he has a great view out on this. Look at that. That's beautiful. And the tax office is nicely concealed behind the botanical garden. Excellent. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.